chest, round through the spine, rolling down, restack, back up tall, arms up and overhead. Butterfly the arms down, chin to chest, round through the spine, coming down, restack, back up tall, arms up and overhead. Let's keep going here. Reaching those hands up, then butterfly down, chin to chest, round through the spine, restack, back up tall. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Reaching the hands up and overhead, butterfly the arms down, chin to chest, round through the spine, halfway lift, drop back down, restack, back up tall. Butterfly the arms down, all the way down, halfway lift, relax back down, arms back up. So we're pushing out the chest here, drawing the shoulder blades together, relax back down, all the way back up. Halfway lift, relax down, restack the spine for 4, 3, 2, and last one, all the way down, halfway lift, relax back down, all the way back up to standing. Spine twist, arms out to the side, twist and twist. Always looking to the fingertips that go behind. Twist and twist. When you're ready, add in your pulse, release and twist, release and twist. So we just get that little bit further with our pulse. Beautiful. Let's go here for 5. Always looking to the fingertips that go behind. 4, 3, 2, and last ones each side. Beautiful. Take a big step out now. Arms out to a T. Right hand soars off the left ankle. 1, 2, 3. Back up to the T. Left hand, right ankle. 1, 2, 3. Back up to the T. 1, 2, 3. Back up to the T. 1, 2, 3. Back up to the T. Keep going here. So we do 3 soars on each ankle, and our hand that comes back behind, we flip our palm to face to the front of the room. Beautiful. Keep going here. We've got 6 each side. Find that T position, then come back down. 5. Beautiful. That's it. 4. 3. 2 more each side. And last ones each side. 1, 2, 3. Back up to the T. 1, 2, 3. Back up to the T and drop those hands back down. Give those shoulders a little roll out. All right, wide leg squat. So our feet are ideally on either side of the mat, just about that distance apart, okay? Toes are pointing out on the 45, hands on your hips, drop down into your squat and back up. Down into your squat, back up. If you would like to add in a little punch here, bring your hands into your chest. As you drop down, punch out, stand back up tall. Down and up, beautiful, that's it. Keep going here. Lovely, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop back down and pulse. Bring your hands into your chest here, pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift back up, shake out those legs. Drop back down, heel raises. One heel at a time or both heels at the same time. Whatever works for you today, let's make these movements nice and controlled. Nice work, that's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. Bring your heels together, toes apart, hands on your hips, squat and back up. Squat, back up. All right, this time if you want to use your hands as we drop down, we bring our hands out to the side and then back in. Beautiful, that's it. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, doing really well. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. Give those legs a shake out. Okay, from here, coming back into that kind of wide leg position, we're going to squat back down and take our weight over to our right leg. So we're keeping our right knee bent, left leg goes long. Hands on your hips or into your chest, wherever feels most comfortable. We're going to drag our left foot in, bending the knee, and then push it back out. Drag it in, push it back out. Drag it in, push it out. So depending on what surface you're on, you could slide your toes along the mat or whatever it is, but if you're on carpet or something a bit more grippy, that probably won't feel too nice. So we just bring our foot in and out. Beautiful. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up, shake out those legs. Drop back down into a squat. Take your weight over to your left leg. Right leg is straight. Drag it in, push it back out. Drag it in, push it back out. Beautiful, that's it. In and out, in and out. Bring those knees together. Bring that leg right in. Beautiful. For 6, 5, 4, 3, doing really well, 2, and 1. Coming back up, shake out those legs, nice work. All right, down to the end of your mat. Chin to chest, round through the spine, reach those hands down. If you need to bend the knees here, you can to get your hands down to the ground. Walk those hands out into your pike, and then we're going to cycle those legs. Drop one knee in, drop the opposite heel. And cycle, 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 cycle. Beautiful. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both heels together, dropping them down towards the mat. Lift up onto the tippy toes. Drop the heels down and lift. Drop the heels and lift. Drop and lift. Let's go here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently drop those knees down. Push into child's pose. Take a little break here. Reaching those fingertips forward. And in 3, 2, 1, we lift up onto our hands and knees into some happy cat, angry cat. Drop that tummy down. Look up. Round the spine. Look through to your knees. Drop the tummy down. Look up. Round the spine. Look through to your knees. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Back to a neutral spine. Right hand lifts up. Thread the needle. Come straight back up. Thread the needle. Come straight back up. We've got 10 on each side. So let's go for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swapping sides. Left hand lifts up to the ceiling. Thread. Lift and thread. Lift and thread. Let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Dropping back, push back into child's pose. Take a nice long stretch. Tuck those toes. Lift your bum up into pike. We go from pike through to plank. Back to pike and plank. Pike and plank. Pike and plank. If you would like to add in a cobra, we go pike, plank, cobra. Look up to the ceiling. Plank, pike. So plank, plank, cobra. Make sure those legs are hovering up off the mat. Plank, plank. Keep going. We've got 4. Beautiful. That's it. 3. Don't forget to breathe. 2. And last ones. Once you're done, come back up into your plank and gently drop those knees down to the mat, pushing into child's pose. Nice long stretch. Roll out those wrists here if you need to. We're going to go into our push-up series. So we come forward for 1, push back. Forward for 2, push back. Forward for 3, push back. So on and so forth. So we start in child's pose. We either come into a half plank or a full plank. Find that half or full plank position here. Drop down, keeping those elbows tucked in as much as you possibly can. Push back up, back to child's pose. That was 1. Let's come forward for 2 now. Pushing back. Forward for 3. Beautiful. Push back. Forward for 4. Try and keep those elbows tucked into the side of the body, pushing back into child's pose. And then when you've done your 4th, we're up to 5. Coming forward for 5 push-ups. So either half plank or full plank push-ups. Try and keep those elbows tucked in as much as you possibly can. That's it. Let's do one more set here. We'll do 6. Come forward. Do as many push-ups as you can, or if you can do more than 6, do more than 6, whatever you feel like doing, and then push back. That's our last lot. Nice work. Take a nice little rest here. Reach those fingertips as far forward as you can. How are we going for time? Beautiful. Let's get into our first set of teasers. So cross the feet over, walk the hands back, flip over onto your bum, and come right down to the front of your mat, just so you've got room to lie down later on. So, planting the feet into the mat. We're just going to be going through layers here, okay? Now, we'll probably, because it's a big burn, we'll try not to break too much, but in saying that, whenever you need to have a little break, just stop, have a little break, have a little stretch out if you need to. I like to do this little stretch here if I start to get a bit tight in the hips. And then if something feels like if you've hit your stopping point, just revert back to the layer beforehand. So layer number 1, hands come behind the knees here. Just holding on lightly, so not holding on for dear life, it's just there as a guide. We're going to round the spine, lean back as the arms straighten out. Sit back up tall. Round, lean back. Sit back up tall. Keep those feet planted into the mat. Round, lean back. Sit back up tall. Round, lean back. Sit back up tall. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here. We've got 5. Breathing through. 4. 3. 2. And last one. Beautiful. Come back up. If you need to have a break, have a break. Otherwise, we are going to bring our arms out in front. Same thing. Round, lean back. Sit back up tall. Round, lean back. Sit back up tall. Beautiful. Let's go for 6. 5. 4. 3. Doing really well here. 2. And last one. Coming back up. Have a little break if you need to. I'll demonstrate the next one. Arms out in front. Round the spine, lean back. Lift one leg up into tabletop. Drop it back down. Sit back up. Swap sides. So we round, lean back. Lift one leg up. Sit back up. Round, lean back. Lift the other leg back up. Beautiful. That's it. So we're just swapping legs each time. That's it. Just lifting it up into tabletop. And we go for 3 each side. So as we round and lean back, we lift the leg into tabletop. Then sit back up. Round, lean back, lift into tabletop. Sit back up. That's it. Last ones each side until you've evened yourself out. And then come back up. Take a quick little stretch if you need, have a little break if you need, while I demonstrate the next one. We're going to glue the legs together, arms out in front. We round the spine, lean back, lift both legs up into tabletop, drop them back down, sit back up. Lift, sit back up. Lift, sit back up. So really glue those legs together. Round the spine, lean back, lift the legs into tabletop, sit back up. So as you're rounding, you're leaning back, lift, you balance there for a moment, and then sit back up as you drop the feet back down. Let's go for 4. Doing really well here. 3, the abs are probably burning and screaming at the moment. 2. And last one. Beautiful. Coming back up. Have a quick little break here. Have a little stretch. Whilst you're doing that, I'll demonstrate the next one. Arms out in front. We round the spine, lean back. We're going to lift both legs up into tabletop. We hold. Glue the knees together. You drop one foot down. Bring it back up, drop the other foot. We're just doing our toe taps. So we're in tabletop and we're gluing the knees together, just doing our toe taps. Reset whenever you need to. So whenever you need to come back up and take a little break, take a break, and then come back down into it. That's it, Joan. Beautiful. So glue those knees together, drop and drop. So bring them both into tabletop. One foot comes down, you lift it back up, then the other foot goes down, lift it back up. So they meet back in tabletop before the other leg comes down. Rest whenever you need to. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4. Doing really well here. 3, 2, and 1. Drop back down. Have a little rest. Rock those knees side from side, or you can come back into that stretch. Okay, whilst you're doing that, I will demonstrate our full teaser. Okay, so we bring the arms out in front. We're going to round the spine, lean back. As we do, we're gluing the legs together, lift them up, then bring the arms in line with the legs. Drop back down, sit back up. We round the spine, lean back, lift the legs up, pointing those toes, arms in line with the legs, drop back down, sit back up. Really try and glue the legs together. That's it, Jude, you got it. Glue the legs together and then coming back up, sit back up. Beautiful. Come over to have a look. So Chris, what we're going to do, bring the arms out in front. We round the spine, lean back. Then glue the legs together, lift them up, and then bring the arms in line with the legs. Sit back down. Yeah, that's it. Try and do it a little bit more slow and controlled. Yeah, that's it. And then once you get those legs up, bring the arms in line with the legs. Then drop back down, sit back up. Yeah, that's it, beautiful. All right, let's see if we can hold that teaser. So we're going to round the spine, lean back, lift the legs up, arms in line with the legs. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So try and hold that teaser for 5 seconds. Once you've done your 5 seconds, drop back down, sit back up. All right, let's do that 2 more times. So when you're ready, round the spine, lean back, lift the legs up, arms up, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop back down. Nice work. All right, one more set. When you're ready, round the spine, leaning back. Lift the legs, bring the arms in line with the legs. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sitting back up. Beautiful work. Let's roll back down onto the mat now. We'll do a few other exercises just to give the abs a little break. Give those knees a nice rock from side to side. Look over the opposite shoulder. Just taking a few rocks here for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, into our roll-ups with our hips now. So, pushing the light out, let the light back in. Push the light out, let the light back in. When you're ready, push the light out, roll the hips up. Roll back down nice and slow. Don't let that light in right till the very end. Push the light out, roll the hips up. Roll back down nice and slow. Don't let that light in right to the very end. All right, we've got 8. Keep going here. That's it. Squeeze those glutes as you lift the hips up. 6, 5, 4, 3, squeeze those glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Drop halfway, lift back up. Halfway, lift back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll back down. Give those knees a nice rock side to side. All right. While we're doing that position, we might actually try and get our hands under our hips. So we're going to plant the feet into the mat, push the leg out, roll the hips up. Now from here, we're going to place one hand towards under our hips, then the other hand under our hips, and then we're going to rock side to side as we get our elbows a little bit further under our body. So we're just supporting our hips here. Now from here, we're going to take our right leg up to the sky. Drop it all the way down to the mat, lift it back up to the sky. Drop it down, lift it back up. We've got our pointed ballerina toes on here. Okay? Do about 10 on one side and then do 10 on the other side. If you need to reset in between, feel free to reset, come back down, and then come back up. Beautiful. That's it, John. Nice work. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can either go straight onto the other leg or reset. Bring the other leg out long. Lift it up to the sky, lower down to the mat. Beautiful. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop back down, release those hands, rock those knees side to side for a moment. Beautiful, just taking a little rest here. Okay, how are we going for time? Okay, beautiful, we're going all right for time. So what we're going to do now is our leg circles. So we're going to start with our right leg. We're going to go 10 in one direction, 10 in the opposite direction, and then we swap sides, okay? So bring the right leg up. We've got our pointed ballerina toes on those right toes, flex toes on those bottom toes. Over the body, down past the toes, up and around for 10, 9, 8. Lifting that bum up. That's it. Beautiful. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg back up to the ceiling. We go away from the body, down past the toes, up and around. Away from the body, down past the toes, up and around. That butt cheek comes up off the mat as the leg comes over the body. Let's go for 6. Doing really well here. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Drop back down. Rock those knees side to side. Have a little break. When you're ready, lift that left leg up to the ceiling. We've got our pointed ballerina toes on our left toes. Right toes are flexed up towards our nose. Over the body. Down past the toes, up and around. Over the body. Down past the toes, up and around. Let's go. Beautiful. That's it. We've got another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lift that leg back up to the ceiling. We go away from the body, down past the toes, up and around. Away from the body, down past the toes, up and around. Away, down past the toes, up and around. Keep going here. That's it. Beautiful. That's looking really good. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Drop that leg back down. Have a squeezing of those knees or rock them side to side. Nice work. Okay, we're going to do some roll-ups before we get into our second set of teasers. Now, we're going to take those arms long behind. Reach those fingertips back. Point the toes up towards the ceiling. Bring the arms up, chin to chest. We roll all the way up. Pulse 1, 2, 3. Roll back down. Arms go long. Arms up, chin to chest. Rolling up. Pulse 1, 2, 3. Roll back down. Arms go long. Keep going here. And I want you to point those toes up towards the ceiling here and glue the back of the legs right down into the mat. Arms up, chin to chest, rolling up. Pulse 1, 2, 3. Roll back down. Arms go long. Beautiful, that's it. We're going to go for another 4. 3. 2. 'Pointing those toes up to the ceiling. And last one. Once you've done, just lie back down onto your back. You can bring those hands back down by your side. Beautiful. All right. Into our second little teaser series. So, we're going to push the back of the waistband down into the mat and lift both legs up into tabletop. Bringing the hands behind the legs and just holding here. Now, from here, we're going to bring our chin to chest and we're going to roll up, sitting into our half teaser with our knees bent. Then roll back down onto the mat. Chin to chest, we roll up, sitting up into our teaser, or half teaser. Roll back down onto the mat. Chin to chest, we roll up. Roll back down, head onto the mat. Chin to chest, we roll up, hovering onto those sit bones. Roll back down onto the mat. Coming up. Beautiful, that's it. We've got 3 more here. Glue the legs together. 2 more. And last one. Roll back down. Squeeze those knees in or rock them side to side. Whilst you're doing that, I will demonstrate the next one. So we're going to plant the feet into the mat. Now from here, we're going to take our right leg out long. We're going to keep our knees in line with each other. So you can see here my knees are in line. My leg's not down here and it's not up here. It's in line with my other knee. We're going to bring the arms back behind like we were going to do a roll up. Lift the arms up to the ceiling, chin to chest. We roll up into like a teaser-like position, but just with our right leg. And then roll back down. Arms go long. Arms up to the ceiling, chin to chest. Roll up. And then roll back down. Arms go long. Arms up to the sky, chin to chest. Rolling up. Roll back down. Arms go long. Beautiful. Come over and have a look. Nice, Jordan. Yes. Amazing. Roll back down, arms go long. Beautiful. That's it, Chris. Lovely. Roll back down, arms go long. 3 more on this side, and then we're going to swap sides. Try not to hold your breath here. 2. And last one. Arms back behind, arms up, chin to chest, rolling up, and then roll back down. Arms go back behind. Drop your right leg down. Left leg comes up. Now remember, we're going to keep those knees in line with each other here, okay? So your leg's not down here and it's not up here. It's in line with your other knee. Arms up, chin to chest. We roll up, sit up into teaser, roll back down, arms go long. Arms up, chin to chest, rolling up, roll back down, arms go long. Come over and have a look. Beautiful, that's it. Arms up, chin to chest, rolling up, roll back down, arms go long. 3 more here. Two more. Keeping those arms in line with the leg when we sit up. Last one. And coming back down. Nice work. Rock those knees side to side or pull them into your chest whilst I demonstrate the next one. Okay, we're going to lift our legs into tabletop, pushing the back of the waistband into the mat. Now earlier what we were doing is we were holding the back of our legs. We're going to try not to do that this time, but if you find that it's just, it's not working for you today, feel free to bring those hands back behind. Arms back, glue the legs together, lift the arms up to the ceiling. As we do, we rock up, sitting into our half teaser position. Roll back down, arms go long. Arms up, chin to chest, rolling up, roll back down, arms go long. Now again, if that's just not working for you today, just bring your hands back behind your legs, chin to chest, roll up, roll back down. Okay, so you've got those two options there. So pushing the back of the waistband down into the mat, arms back behind, arms up. That's it. Roll back down, arms go long. Break whenever you need to, and we're going to try not to touch the toes down to the mat, okay? So we want to try and keep them in tabletop the whole time. For 3. Doing really well. For 2. I know it's hard. And last one, arms up, chin to chest, sit up into teaser, roll back down. Have a good break here. Have a drink, have a rest, rock those knees, squeeze them into your chest, whatever you need to do. And then we're going to attempt to sit up into a full teaser from that position. Okay, so while you guys are having a little break, I'm going to demonstrate. Okay, so what we're going to do is push the back of the waistband into the mat. We're going to take the legs long. Bring the arms back behind the head, pointing those toes and gluing the legs together. Lift the arms up. As we do, we bring our chin to chest and we sit up into teaser, and then we roll back down, arms go long. Arms up, chin to chest, roll up, sit up into teaser, roll back down, arms go long. Break whenever you need to. Even if you just do one, have a rest, and then try again. Give it a go first, and then I'll give you the other way if you're struggling to get into it. Okay, so setting up, push the back of the waistband down into the mat. Legs go long, arms back behind, glue the legs together, pointing those toes. Lift the arms up. As we do, we bring our chin to chest. We're going to rock up, sit up into teaser, and then roll back down, arms go long. Beautiful, that's it. So legs up, arms back behind. Lift the arms, chin to chest, roll up, sit up into teaser, roll back down, arms go long. If that's not working for you today, you can sit back into your teaser like we did in our first series, where we roll back, lift the legs, bring the arms up, and then sit back down. That's it. Let's do 3 more here. You're doing really well. These are really they're really hard. Nice, Jen. Nice, Chris. That's looking good. Lift, sitting up, and then roll back down, arms go long. Nice work. Have a rest here. Rock those knees. All right. Let's do our teaser with our rollbacks now. So when you're ready, you've got those 2 ways of getting into your teaser, okay? So you either come from a seated position or a lying down on the mat position to get up into that teaser. Now make sure you've got room behind you here, so you may find you just need to shuffle forward on your mat. We're gluing those legs together as we come up into our teaser position. We hold teaser. We're going to hold this shape the whole time as we rock back, and then we're going to sit back up into teaser. Roll back. Sit back up into teaser. Glue those legs together the whole time here. Reset whenever you need to. Okay, that's it. So find your teaser position, and we want to hold that shape the whole time as you roll back. Yeah, beautiful, June. That looks awesome. Amazing. Sitting up onto those sit bones. That's it. Nice, Chris. Beautiful. Try and get the back of your head down onto the mat here. So we roll back, touch the back of the head down onto the mat, and then roll back up, holding that same teaser position. Roll back up. Sitting up onto those sit bones. Beautiful. Just have a bit of fun with this one. You can start to play around with how far back you can go. So we roll back. and then sitting up onto those sit bones. Let's do 2 more here. And then we will be almost into our cool down. That's it, last one. Coming back up. Nice work. All right, let's just push back into child's pose for a moment. Reaching those fingertips forward. And then we're going to come down onto our stomach. So coming all the way down onto our stomach. We're just going to be pushing up into our cobra. So we're going to be using the arms here, but this should feel nice on the abs, just giving them a bit of a stretch out. So hands on either side of our chest. We're going to lift up, so just leave your chin on the mat. Lift up, straightening out the arms, and then we lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back down. Lift, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now as you come back down, try and keep your elbows tucked into the body as much as you can. Lift, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Lift, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Lift, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Bring your hands to your lower back. Kick your heels towards your bum. All right, now from here, we're going to come into our little dish shape or our Superman. So bring your chin to chest, chin to mat, I should say. Glue the legs together. As you take them out long, take the arms out long, bringing the thighs up off the ground. And then back down into your start position. Lift up, and then back down into your start position. So you kick your heels back towards your bum. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 5 more, and then we'll be into our cool down. Take the arms long as you take the legs long. 3, 2, and last one. Lift and lower back down, all the way back down onto the mat. Have a little rest. You deserve it. You've done really well. All right, we're going to push back into child's pose now. Take a nice long stretch here, reaching those fingertips forward. All right, tuck the toes under, lift into pike. I'm going to drop that, actually we're going to take our right foot in between our hands first. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes, and just shift into your forward lunge. Now if you would like, you can pull in and out of that stretch if you need to, or you can just sink right down into that stretch. Hands can be either side of the foot, off to the left, or you can sit up onto that knee. Now each breath out, let's see if we can sink that little bit deeper into the hip. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands back to the mat, tuck your toes, take that leg back. Left foot in between our hands, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Shifting forward into our lunge. Repositioning the hands if you need to, either off to the right or sitting up onto your knee. You can either flow in and out of that stretch or just sink down and hold. That's it. Each breath out so you can sink a little bit deeper. We'll hold for 10. 2, and 1. Tuck the back toes, lift, take that leg back, gently drop the knees down. From here, we're going to come into our zigzag sit with our right leg in front, walking the hands back behind. You can either keep walking the hands back or drop down onto your forearms, looking up towards the ceiling. Just going to hold here for another 20, and then we're going to come back up and swap sides. Another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. Left leg in front, right leg down by our side. Either walk those hands back or drop down onto your forearms. We'll hold here for 20. Look up towards the ceiling if you'd like. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing your hands to the left. We're going to come back onto the knees, tuck the toes, lift into pike, walk the hands back to the feet, restack the spine all the way back up, tall arms up and overhead, butterfly the arms down, chin to chest, round through the spine all the way back down, restack back up tall for 3, 2, and last one. Coming all the way back up. Let's finish off with 3 swings, arms up and overhead, deep bend in the knees as you swing those arms down and back up. The 3, 2, and last one. All the way back up, big butterfly with those arms, and we're all done. Nice work, guys.